In the heart of the sprawling metropolis, Gotham City was a place of stark contrasts. Skyscrapers pierced the sky, their gleaming facades a stark contrast to the dark alleys below, where crime festered in the shadows. Neon lights flickered, casting eerie glows on the rain-slicked streets. The city's underbelly was a labyrinth of danger, and it was here that Detective John Carter found himself, once again on the hunt. Carter was a seasoned detective with a weathered face that spoke of countless battles against the city's criminal elements. His trench coat flapped in the wind as he moved through the dimly lit alleyways, eyes sharp and senses alert. The rain drizzled down, adding a sheen to the cobblestones and muffling his footsteps. The sound of a distant siren cut through the night as Carter approached an old warehouse. It was a derelict building, its windows broken and walls covered in graffiti. He pushed open the heavy door, the rusty hinges creaking in protest. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of mold and decay. A single, flickering light bulb cast long shadows on the walls. "Carter, over here," called a voice from the darkness. It was his partner, Sarah Martinez, a sharp-witted detective with a reputation for uncovering the truth. She was standing over a lifeless body, her face grim. "Another one?" Carter asked, kneeling beside her. "Yeah, same as the others. Clean kill, no signs of struggle," she replied, her voice tinged with frustration. "Whoever this guy is, he's a ghost." Carter studied the scene, noting the precision of the attack. "This isn't just a killer, this is an artist." Days turned into nights as Carter and Martinez delved deeper into the investigation. They pored over evidence, interviewed witnesses, and followed leads that led to dead ends. The city seemed to close in around them, the weight of the cases pressing heavily on their shoulders. One night, as they reviewed their findings in a dimly lit diner, Martinez looked up from her notes. "Carter, what if we're looking at this all wrong? What if this isn't just about the killings?" "What do you mean?" Carter asked, leaning closer. "What if it's about sending a message? Each of these victims has ties to a particular crime syndicate," she explained. "What if someone is trying to start a war?" Carter's eyes widened. "That would explain the precision. They're not just killing, they're targeting." Armed with this new theory, Carter and Martinez tracked their suspect to an abandoned theater on the outskirts of the city. The building loomed before them, its facade crumbling and covered in ivy. As they entered, the musty air and the echo of their footsteps added to the sense of impending danger. Inside, the stage was set. Figures moved in the shadows, and a voice echoed through the hall. "Welcome, detectives. I've been expecting you." The voice belonged to Victor Crane, a notorious crime lord with a flair for the dramatic. He stepped into the light, a sinister smile playing on his lips. "You've been quite the thorn in my side." "Crane," Carter growled, his hand hovering over his gun. "This ends now." Crane laughed, the sound chilling in the empty theater. "Oh, I don't think so. You see, you're outnumbered." Suddenly, figures emerged from the shadows, armed men with grim expressions. The air crackled with tension. A gunfight erupted, bullets whizzing through the air. Carter and Martinez moved with practiced precision, taking cover and returning fire. The theater became a battlefield, the cacophony of gunshots and shattering would filling the space. Carter advanced on Crane, determined to end the reign of terror. As he approached, Crane raised his hands in mock surrender. "You can't stop what's coming, Carter. The city is mine." With a swift movement, Carter disarmed Crane and pinned him to the ground. "Not anymore," he said, his voice cold and determined. As dawn broke over Gotham City, the rain had ceased, leaving the streets clean and glistening. Carter and Martinez stood outside the theater, watching as Crane and his men were loaded into police vans.